Hello class 7, here I am Rashid Khan, your science teacher. We will have to study about that chapter number 13, that is electrical current and its effect. So in this sequence I have already explained you something. The remaining portion we have to discuss on, that is the electric battery. As you know that the electric battery is a combination of two or more cells in a series or in a parallel combinations. Now you can say the battery are used in the different modes of life. In case of torches, radios, watches, in case of the other electronic uses, clock, watches, tape, radio, television, in case of a torch, in all those cameras, calculators, all these equipments uses the battery. While the battery is a source of electric current through which the electricity can be generated. This can be a form of electric charges. These electric charges runs through a chemical substance present in a cell. When there is a cell that can be joined or combined to one another, more than two cells when they are joined together, this one is called as a battery. In battery there are two terminals. These two terminals are arranged in such a way. So positive terminals and negative terminals. These two terminals, positive terminals as well as negative terminals. When these are arranged in such a way that can supply the electricity, then it is said to be the battery, which can supply more and more energy in the form of a electrical current. So this can be used as a electric charges or electric current. Due to this energy, most of the electronics, media or electronics can be work on this basis. Here we can say the battery could be produces energy in the form of a volt. That is, one cell produces at least 1.5 volt. So in this concern, these are all get plus and produces the sum of the energy or volt in this form. Here we can say the battery can be adjusted in two medium. In what way? The first way of joining the battery in a series. When the cells are get joined in the series, when cells are joined in a series, these are called as a series. In this series, here is a negative terminal and that one is positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive. So in this sequence we can say the series of battery. They are combined or connected to a series, and the battery also can be connected in that form. This could be a connected to form. This may be connected like this, negative terminal and positive terminal. So here is also the energy get produced, but they are in which sequence? This is called as a parallel combination. in the parallel combination. These batteries these cells are joined. Now this is all about the this is all about the battery. Here we have to move on. Effects of electric current. Effects of electric currents. So in this sequence we have to move. What is the effect of electric currents? There are the major type of changes or effect can be caused due to the electricity. When the continuous electricity supply is to a particular material or object, it gets heated. Why? Because due to the continuous supply, the flow of charges, this flow of charges increase its temperature and it gets heated. So if there is a heating criteria takes place, this one is said to be this is called as the heating effect of an electric current. When there is a heating takes place, then it is said to be the heating effect of an electric current. We know that there are the different appliances or the different equipment which is work on the basis of the heating effect of an electric current. The most common and most simple example of the heating effect of an electric current is what? It is a electrical bulb. Electric bulb works on the basis of a heating effect of an electric current. Why? Because when the continuous supply reaches up to the bulb, its filament get heated, and due to the heating, it's make a red hot, and due to make it's when it makes red hot, it can be a brighter. It is brighter, and due to which it can produces light. When it get burn, that means when it lighted very much, it can produces what? The light. It is a very common impact. So second one is you can see the geyser, heater, and in almost the cases like iron, these are all works on the basis of the heating effect of an electric current. Why? Because when the continuous supply of electric current is to a particular object, this object is now reach up to the maximum temperature, and due to temperature there is caused the heating effect of an electric current. There will be another way on which we have to discuss. So we can say that for the heating effect of an electric current, the most common and important criteria is to be followed as a electric bulb, heater, fuse conductor, the geyser, the filament of the bulb, and the filament of the iron. So in these all cases, the continuous supply of the electric current moves up to object. Whenever it goes up higher and higher, then there is the heat caused, and due to heat most of the activity may takes place. When we pressed something, that means in case of iron there is a filament in the bottom of the iron. Suppose if there is a iron, so this is what? This is filament, and this filament heat very easy, heats up and can causes due to heat the cloths become straight and this can be work as a iron, that is a press, when we allow to the press something. In case where there is a electric bulb, the filament of a bulb also get heated and due to heating this can start producing light when it become red hot. So this filament get heated. So all these criteria in case of a heater, its filament also heated by continuous supply. In case of a heaters too, and now in geyser, water heater, whatever etc., that can be also react. This can also be activated on the basis of the electricity. When the continuous electricity goes through, it behaves as a heating object. Now this one is called as a heating effect of electric current. This is called as heating effect of an electric current. Next one is we know that the electric current have its only a specific characteristics. What it is? When the continuous supply to the electric current behave as a magnet. Why? Because continuous supply of the electric current behaves as a magnet, due to which it is shows that the electric current behave like a magnet. Once upon a time, Benjamin Franklin were discovering something, and in his experiment there is a compass found near to the current passing through them. Wherever the current flowing or current supply to the object, there is a compass found and into the compass needle there is a deflection happen. When there is a electric current flows, at a same time there is a deflection happen. When there is electric current is supply is going off, so the deflection is no more. So Benjamin Franklin think, why it behaves like that? Is it act as a magnet or something else? For the conclusion, he invented that there is a electric current that flows in a particular object behaves like a magnet. So the continuous supplying of the electric current, this act as a electric current of a object. Suppose if a object get charged by electric current continuously, when it is go charge and charge, then it behaves like a magnet. Suppose is something to be measured, so by measuring the electrical charges we can use either be in the form of LED, that is a light emitting diode, or might be the second option is magnetic compass. Due to the magnetic compass we can measure if there is a current flow through them. If it is current flow through them, so there is a deflections happen, and if the deflection happen, that means this is the magnetic compass, and in magnetic compass if there is a deflection happen, so that is clear that there is electric current flows. Why? Because continuous flow of electric current behaves as a magnetic property, or magnet behaves as a magnet and shows a magnetic properties. So on that regard we can say when the electric continuous supply to our object, it behaves like a magnet. This one is called as second one, magnetic effect of electric current. It behaves as a magnetic effect of an electric current. So here is a second one is magnetic effect, first one is a heating effect, last one is what? The third one, we can say that in case of chemical, in case of a chemical, when there is in the chemical there is a anions and cations produces, in which the electric current produces. When the electric current supplied to the chemical, it behaves as a ionic compounds. In ionic compound, the ion are get separated. That is the called as the chemical effect of an electric current. The chemical effect of an electric current. Due to this electricity, continuous supply of electricity, the chemicals react as anions and cations. So this is called as a chemical effect of an electric current. You can show in this form of electroplating, electrolysis. By the different type of electroplating, electrolysis can be done on the basis of the chemical effect of an electric current. Okay, into the next video we will